About 220 pounds, hard thrower, 95 to 97, good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-2 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Beckham fields it cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to short. Machado is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Right side and right into the shift. Peterson fields it cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Hit in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
A bouncer up the middle. Towards second, Peterson is there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
Gary Sanchez.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Machado has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Hicks, the runner at second with 1 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Into the box now, Jace Peterson. Kashner pauses. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peterson is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter, home run guy right here. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
He'll whip this one to first in time. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Pliszak, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in, Tim Beckham, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there. 2 down. Ready now for Baltimore, Andrew Susak, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scope is there, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Slide and a stop by Scope. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth. Now batting, Manny Machado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle.
Slide and a stop by Peterson. Wow.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Ready with the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Orioles on the board first, thanks to riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drilled right back up the middle. A reaching try as he knocks it down. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. And rolls foul for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Tyler Austin now as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting, second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Digging in to try it again, Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Trumbull, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he throws it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Trumbull aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone, a home run.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Susak. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Susak is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Swing and a little tapper. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Curveball that time, not even close.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fouled off. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 7, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And a fastball just a bit up.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Outside, 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next.
And
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Hit hard to third. He's right there to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
A ball and a strike.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Drilled on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
How about it?
Yeah, here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter. And a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trey Mancini goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Mancini moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Austin singled homer run in his last time up. Cashner pauses, first pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he pops it up. Scope onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Miguel Castro trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. From the belt, the pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-3 game.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Ready for another chance? Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. David Robertson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. A bare hand for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And it took off a bit, but he's able to right himself to make the play as the inning draws to a close. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Count is 1-2 now.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
A ball and a strike. Gardner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed strike 3. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
To 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Machado on his way to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard-hit line drive.
Ready now for Baltimore, Danny Valencia. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Dylan Betances enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Machado at second with 2 down. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swinging a ground ball to third. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man in. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Tyler Austin now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Valencia has a play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains 5-3. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. With a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. And now a pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 misses up and in.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Popped him up. Andujar shading to his right. One away. In now, Jonathan Schoop. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's 0-2 to Schoop. The O's find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jordan Montgomery earns his first win of the season. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-4. The Tampa Bay Rays had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 10-8. The Jays grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-2. The White Sox picked up, 19 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 11-5. The Kansas City Royals snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-3. The Minnesota Twins put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they dismantled the A's 8-0. The Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the visiting Padres 12-9. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-4. The Philadelphia Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. The Chicago Cubs got 11 hits overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-4. The Cincinnati Reds combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-1. The Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-2. The Colorado Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in walk-off fashion 4-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The San Francisco Giants got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Outside. Ball.
Now batting, number 42, Jackie Robinson. Let's start the clock. To go. 24, Ken Griffey Jr. Here we go. It's out of here into the visitors' bullpen. That's number 5. 2 minutes remaining. Look out, upper deck. See ya later, all the way to the upper deck. It's out of here, into the rocks. Another home run. 1 minute remaining. It's out of here, into the upper deck. Seconds left. There's number 11. That one's out of here and into the second deck. Up first in this semifinal matchup, a three-time champion, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr. A very long home run. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. And that one's gone. Into the second deck. Three minutes to go. That one's out of here and into the second deck. That one is gone. 2 minutes remaining. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. Out of here. Heads up, bleachers. It's out of here. Into the rocks. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section. 1 minute remaining. See you later, all the way to the upper deck. Seconds left. It's out of here into the upper deck.